Hi, I'm Dr. Darren Weissman. I'm a doctor of holistic medicine. I'm the developer of what's called the LifeLine Technique, and I'm the author of two best-selling books, one book called The Power of Infinite Love and Gratitude, and the other, The Awakening to the Secret Code of Your Mind. And what I'd like to talk to you about today, because I have a passion for educating people about simple ways to enhance the health of our bodies and the health of our lives. I have awakened to 5 simple ways that you can have a profound impact on the way that you're living life and therefore the lives that you're touching, simply by just being yourself. And I call this the 5 basics for optimal health. And as a holistic practitioner, and my background being in chiropractic, in acupuncture, in herbal medicine, and homeopathy, my studies in Ayurvedic medicine and chakras and shamanism and understanding the mind of neurolinguistic programming and how we learn and heal, I've discovered that when people recognize that they have a choice, that there's something that gets activated deep within us that enables us to move forward, where at times we feel stuck or inhibited or limited by our life circumstances. Well, the choice that you have is what I call the 5 basics for optimal health. And the 5 basics for optimal health literally are essential acts of self-love. Essential acts of self-love. Love is that one thing that heals everything. And so the 5 basics for optimal health have to do with our water intake, our food, the food that we eat, our rest, sleeping, our exercise program or regimen, and our ability to own our power, owning your power. And what I've discovered within these 5 basics of water, food, rest, exercise, and owning your power is that there's certain components of each of them that ultimately make the difference in really enabling and empowering you to be your best. And these different components, there's 3 of them, have to do with the quantity, how much, quality, how good, and frequency, how often. The quantity, quality, and frequency of your water, your food, your rest, your exercise, and owning your power, when you understand this, will forever change your life. When we talk about drinking water, what we know to be true is that not everybody needs to drink the same amount of water. Different people have different requirements based upon our weight. And so the way that the measurement works is for every 50 pounds of body weight, the body requires 1 quart, 32 ounces. I weigh about 180 pounds. And so every day I round up a little bit and I drink 4 quarts of water. I drink a gallon of water. Now, the thing about it is the quality is really what takes these 5 basics for optimal health to a whole other level. And this is what I want to talk to you about today. I discovered that there are certain technologies that exist today that can turn regular water into living water. And these technologies have a way of enhancing the water that enable your body to absorb it on a cellular level. Because if you think about it, if the water that you're drinking isn't getting into your cells, then you're actually not getting hydrated. The water just goes from your mouth to your bladder, and it never really gets in, and you never are able to get the pure benefit of water, which the benefits of water are infinite because our bodies are 70 to 90% water. Every cell literally is its own mini ocean. And so we want to make sure that we filter our oceans through drinking good quality water. And I discovered that there's a company that really cares by doing investigative research in creating the best quality products to enhance the 5 basics for optimal health. This company's name is called Nikken. They're a Japanese company. And they've created different products that I want to talk to you about today, because when you understand it, it's just so simple. It's just so easy. And when things are simple and easy, that's the way it ought to be. The products that Nikken has created, a water that's called PyMag water. And PyMag water is a living water because it goes through a specialized type of filtration process. And this specialized filtration process filters the water down to literally 0.1 micron. And you might not know what a micron is, but to put it in perspective, 0.1 micron is the same measurement size that's used in kidney dialysis. And so when somebody does not have healthy kidneys, they have a kidney outside of their body so that they can filter out toxins in their blood. PyMag water's filters the same as having a kidney outside of your body. So this way, the different poisons or toxins or chemicals that are commonly in regular tap water are not in the end product of PyMag water. But different than many other filtration systems that are out there today, Nikken has gone a step further, where they've put other components of technologies that cause the water's pH to be more alkaline. And having alkaline water is a very important thing because the acid-alkaline balance in our body directly will affect inflammation. When our body is more acidic, and drinking acidic water creates inflammation in our body. Drinking an alkaline water like PyMag water starts to bring down inflammation. And just so you understand how common inflammation is, anything that ends with that four-letter word, itis, I-T-I-S, is an inflammatory process. Arthritis, bursitis, tendinitis, gastritis, colitis, esophagitis. All these things are inflammation, but inflammation's directly related to dehydration. And if you want to get hydrated, make sure the water gets in. So PyMag water is an alkaline water, and your cells naturally crave an alkaline environment. Besides having alkalinity, PyMag water is mineralized. And minerals are necessary to conduct electricity, conduct information, help to keep our cells and our bodies healthy. As well as, PyMag water has magnetic technology which clusters the water. It just makes it easier. All of these different things make it easier for you to absorb. Besides, it just tastes so refreshing. It feels so good. You'll notice a difference. And it's much different also than drinking bottled water, which we know is not good for our body because of the chemicals that are in plastic bottles, but it's also not good for our planet. So it's not really thinking green in a sustainable way. So the quantity, quality, and frequency of water makes a huge difference in the health of your body. Speaking about frequency, your kidneys can handle on an average up to 8 to 12 ounces every half hour. So you want to keep your river running, keep your PyMag water river running. As you do, you'll start to notice that your energy, that your memory, that your body's capacity of healing improves immediately, literally. Start drinking water and you'll start noticing significant changes. One aspect of the 5 basics for optimal health, it's breathing. We must breathe to live. It's as simple as that. Take a deep breath in right now and let it go. The air that we breathe in our home or in our office most oftentimes is stagnant, congested, and literally toxic, whether it be due to the carpeting and the off-gassing of carpeting or drapes, or whether it be through cleaning supplies or whatever it might be. Nikken's air filter is the one air filter that is able to filter incredibly as far as having a 5-stage air filtration, but it produces what's called negative ions. And it produces negative ions without the production of ozone, which is unique to Nikken's air filtration. Ozone is something that belongs in the outer atmosphere of our biosphere of the planet Earth. It helps to contain things inward. However, it shouldn't be in our local breathing area. Ozone is a toxic thing to breathe in, and many of the other air filtration systems that are out there that produce negative ions also produce ozone. And so Nikken has created a technology that produces negative ions without the production of ozone. Now, negative ions, for those of you that are not aware of what negative ions are, even though you really are, after it rains, or if you're near the ocean, or if you're near a rainforest, you almost feel like electricity on your skin, and you feel, when you're breathing near the ocean or in the forest, you feel a certain sense of vitality and internal calmness. It's just a natural byproduct of being in nature. Well, that's our nature, and our body thrives on that, just like when you breathe in and then breathe out, and there's an exchange between the trees and us. Negative ions are a part of that natural exchange. And so in each one of the rooms in my house, in the room with my wife and myself, with our 3 children, we have an Air Wellness 5 that enables our family to breathe healthy air, ionized air, so that here we are, we're cocooned in a beautiful sleep system, and we're breathing beautiful air, and it really promotes the optimal way for our body to heal as our body is designed. Everyone's body is designed to heal and regenerate and be whole. And air filtration is a huge component of living a healthy life. If you have children that have any kind of allergy or breathing challenges, or elderly people that have any kind of challenge, or just people that are looking to live optimally healthy, the air that we breathe, just like being in a greenhouse, will make living in a wellness house, will help our body to really be what it's designed to be. Now we want to talk about food. And healthy eating is enormous in having an influence on the health of our body. And the first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that we avoid sugar. Rather than looking at food as a way to lose weight, we want to look at food as a way to gain health. The process of gaining health through healthy eating is first being aware that you want to eat living food just like you're eating or drinking living water. So sugar is dead food. Processed sweeteners, it's dead. Being aware of your protein and your vegetable and your fruit intake has a huge component for healthy, balanced lifestyle. In both of my books, The Power of Infinite Love and Gratitude and Awakening to the Secret Code of Your Mind, I go into great detail of the healthy eating program that I recommend. And I'm not going to go into that right now, but what I'd like to talk to you about is some basic choices that you can make as far as food supplements that have a tremendous influence on the health of your body. And one of them is a product that's called Jade Greenzymes. And Jade Greenzymes literally is a food. It's barley, young barley grass. And it's grown in Pymag water. And so this is a superfood that's made of mostly protein, high in chlorophyll. That's what makes it green, which means that Jade Greenzymes influences the alkalinity of your body, which once again will bring down inflammation. Now that word zyme, Jade Greenzyme, means that this barley grass is an enzyme. And these enzymes help with digestion, helps with metabolism, helps with breaking down fat in the body. It is so tasty and yummy. It's really delicious. Myself and my wife, my children, we use Jade Greenzymes every day. And sometimes if I'm really busy with clients, which is actually every day, in between clients, I'll make myself 2 heaping tablespoons in about 6 to 8 ounces of water, and I'll have some jade green zymes, and it just keeps my blood sugar balanced and keeps me flowing. The other food supplement that I'd like to talk to you about is called Ciaga. Ciaga. I like just saying it. C-I-A-G-A. Ciaga is a drink that combines a whole bunch of different whole food, fruits, and herbal extracts that help to promote the body's balance on a cardiovascular level, on an immune level, as an antioxidant, working with the gastrointestinal system, and also working as an adaptogen. And what I mean by an adaptogen is it just helps to promote balance. This is a delicious tasting drink that literally 1 to 2 ounces a day. I actually drink anywhere between 4 and 10 ounces a day. Literally 1 to 2 ounces a day will help to support all of these different systems while tasting really great. It's an incredible quality food supplement so that when we talk about the quantity, the quality, and the frequency of food, how much, how often, how good should I be eating food, Ciaga jade green zymes is a very important tool. So in our busy world that we're in, having supplements which are food supplements, sustainably grown, organic food supplements, enhances our body. And then you combine that with, I eat a serving of protein every couple hours. And if, for those of you that don't know what a serving is, open up your palm. Your palm, which is your paw, is your serving size. You want to make sure that you eat a serving of protein every couple hours. That might be some raw almonds or raw cashews or yogurt or a nice avocado. Serving of protein every couple hours keeps your blood sugar balanced. And then you want to make sure that you eat lots of green vegetables and eat fruits. But to get the amount of green vegetables and fruits into your system on a regular basis isn't always so easy. Combining Ciaga jade green zymes into your eating program is really a phenomenal thing. There's many other things that you can do, but I just want to keep it simple. The next thing, which I just find to be so important, is rest. And rest is important because when you rest, well, that's when you restore. Restoration occurs when you're sleeping at night because your brain goes through these stages that's called REM. REM, R-E-M, stands for rapid eye movement. If you're not getting into the deep states of REM, and there's 4 different stages as you cycle through the night as you're sleeping, there's 4 different stages of REM. If you're not getting into these deep states of sleep, you do not process physically and emotionally the experiences that you've had in your day. And they stay stuck. And when they stay stuck and you don't get into the deep states of sleep, you'll notice that even though you might have slept, you wake up and you're tired. Or you wake up and you're in pain. You wake up and your body just doesn't feel right. So we want to think about our 3 components of quantity, quality, and frequency of rest. How much, how often, how good is the rest that I'm getting? This product that Nikken has created is by far my favorite of all. And it's hard to say because, boy, I love my jade green zymes, I love my Ciaga, and I love my Pymag water. And I love not only drinking Pymag water, but I love showering in Pymag water so that my body is healthy in that way as well. When I first purchased a sleep system, the second night on the sleep system, I woke up my wife. And I woke her up because every night that I'd be sleeping next to her, her legs would be jumping and moving, and she had something that was called restless leg syndrome. It became comfortable. I got used to it because this is just the way it was. Well, the second night on the sleep system, she wasn't moving, and I got startled that she wasn't moving. And so I woke her up. I'm like, sweetheart, are you okay? And she goes, yeah, I'm fine. I'm sleeping. Why are you waking me up? I'm like, because you weren't moving. She goes, well, I'm going back to bed. That was it. She hasn't had restless leg syndrome ever since. And everyone that I've recommended this technology, sleep system technology, which I'm going to talk about right now, has had profound, significant shifts. Some right away, like my wife Sarit, and some that happens over time because people are very dehydrated, and sometimes it takes a little time until the system actually kicks in. But those people that actually start using sleep technology to enhance restoration, when they go on a business trip or vacation and they're in another bed and they come back and they use this sleep technology I'm about to talk about, they start going, wow, I'm sleeping so different when I'm at home on my sleep system comparatively when I'm not. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, where you are right now, wherever you're sitting or standing or lying down, you are being impacted by the natural magnetic fields of Mother Earth. In fact, Mother Earth has a North Pole and a South Pole. She is a huge magnet. In our urban jungles that we live in, I'm from Chicago, but whether you're from Toronto or LA or New York City or whatever city, these urban jungles inhibit us from connecting in a very pure way to the natural magnetic fields of the planet. And that actually has an influence on the health and the function of who we are. Not only does the magnetic connection to Mother Earth influence our bodies, but something that's called far infrared rays that come from the sun influence the health of our bodies as well. We actually know that these rays are there because when we are hanging outside and there's clouds out, we can still get a suntan. And so these rays are invisible rays, and they're necessary for the production of vitamin D. They're necessary for proper alkalinity and acid ratios. And so what Nikken has done so brilliantly is they've combined magnetic technology and far infrared technology into a mattress or a mattress pad, a comforter, and a pillow. And if you can envision this, it cocoons the body. It cocoons the body, such as like lying down on a bed of grass where you're feeling the magnetic energy of Mother Earth, and here the sun is shining its rays down on you. When it does this, what I feel as I'm sleeping on the sleep system is I feel my body begin to go through this process of shutdown, where it gets ready to go through the healing process at night. And it enables us, literally, to get into quicker, deeper, longer states of REM, where you'll find when you sleep on the sleep system that you get more out of your sleep. You'll find, actually, what I find is I don't need to sleep as much, and I feel more rested. It's a really incredible thing. So in conclusion, the sleep system combines multiple technologies: the magnetic technology, far infrared technology, as well as negative ions. Negative ion promotes a healthy body by creating a certain level of serenity and peace and calmness. And so the sleep system also, besides the magnetic and far infrared, produces these negative ions. So anyone and everyone can benefit from sleeping with this technology because there are so many aberrant types of energies that are on our planet. Cell phones, computers, high-tension wires. When you're sleeping, to have your body cocooned in a balanced state of magnetic and far infrared technology is truly remarkable. I remember talking with my friend Michael Beckwith, and Michael Beckwith is the leader of the Agape International Church out in California. For those of you that have never heard of Michael Beckwith, you should check him out online. And we were speaking at the same seminar, and I was talking to him. I'm like, we were talking about sleep. It came up. And Michael Beckwith as well sleeps on a magnetic far infrared technology sleep system. Brilliant technology. Brilliant technology. I'm so grateful for that. Let's talk about exercise. Quantity, quality, frequency of exercise. Movement the essence of life. And a lot of times in our daily life, the exercise that we're getting is going in and out of our car, in and out of our home, in and out of our work, but we're not making the time to truly exercise. Now, I love to exercise. Nikken has come up with a product that's called the Cardio Stride. And the Cardio Stride is an ergonomically developed shoe that has weights that are within the shoe. And the weights within the shoe cause our body to need to use more calories simply by walking. You're going to walk anyways. This is what I love about these technologies. You're going to sleep anyways. You're going to eat anyways. You're going to drink water and take a shower anyways, right? So these technologies enable you to do what you're going to do, but get the benefit of drinking really great quality water, eating healthy foods, getting really great quality rest. And now, simply by putting on your shoes, the Cardio Strides can enhance your metabolism, boost your energy, boost your endurance, simply by wearing a fashionable pair of shoes. They're remarkable. My wife and I like to wear ours when we go to the botanical gardens here in Chicago. Really fantastic thing. The last thing that I want to talk about is the concept of owning your power. Owning your power means reclaiming the truth of who you are. And inside of you is this person who is so confident, who is so passionate, who recognizes that you have purpose and deep meaning. And many times in life's journey, we feel that we get stuck behind the eight ball, that circumstances creep up, whether they be health challenges, whether they be financial challenges, whether they be the circumstances of humanity. We begin to feel that our power is limited or inhibited in some way or another. And the one thing that we want to recognize is the most powerful thing that we can ever do in life. Be open and available to living in the moment. Simply that. Being open and available to living in the moment. And why is that the most powerful thing? That's the most powerful thing because we are all a part of, not apart from, but a part of an infinite universe. In an infinite universe, everything's possible. So regardless of your circumstances that you might be in, if you're open and available in the moment, then you have the power and the potential to activate an adjacent possibility. That what you once thought was painful now becomes your power. What you once thought was your fear now activates a part of you that's truly courageous. What you once thought was your stressor now helps you to recognize that there is something that you know, something that you're capable of, something that you have the ability to move through that you would have never known unless you had a particular circumstance in the first place. Own your power. Do your best. And I say do your best because sometimes it's easier said than done, and I acknowledge that. Do your best to stay present. One of the things that you'll notice that will enhance your ability to stay present is recognizing that you have a choice. And your choice, being one of love, self-love, has to do with the 5 basics for optimal health. Your water, your food, your rest, your exercise. Own your power. When you drink good water, and you drink the right amount, when you eat healthy foods, when you get proper rest and deep, fulfilling, sustainable rest, when you exercise your body and your mind, when you speak your truth and you take action in really respect of yourself, you'll find that being in the moment and open available is so much easier. It's when you're drinking really bad water, crappy water, unhealthy water, when you're eating unhealthy food, when you're not getting good sleep, when you're not taking time to exercise, you'll find that owning your power, being open and available to the moment, is very challenging. The beauty of Nikken, this incredible company that has been here for well over 30 years now, is that they've created a way that you can just live in your home called a wellness home so that you can live your life optimally healthy. If there's anything else that I can do to support you along your journey of living optimally healthy, I look forward to doing that. But in the meantime, I encourage you to really check out these products because they will make a significant difference in your life just as they have mine. And for more information, I encourage you to get back to the person who introduced you to Nikken, as I look forward to sharing the 5 basics for optimal health as you live your greatest life. Keep shining, everyone. I'm Dr. Darren Weissman. Infinite love and gratitude.